Hello, gorgeous. I've had acne for the past decade of my life, so I know how frustrated and insecure it can make you feel. Believe me, I've used my hands to try to cover up any bumps and redness while trying to talk to people, even being afraid to look them in the eye sometimes. And while eventually I've learned that confidence and a smile can be a great cover-up and distraction, a little makeup never killed anyone either. In this video, I'm going to show you how to cover up your acne without looking like you're wearing a mask. Before we get started, you want to make sure that your hands are clean. I like to use this mattifying treatment lotion underneath my makeup. Just because we can hide it doesn't mean we shouldn't try to make it better. No matter how young you are, if you wear foundation, you know and hate those smile lines that pop up around the mouth. My weapon against granny mouth? Eyeshadow primer. It keeps your eyeshadow from creasing and can do the same for your foundation. Next, grab your favorite foundation. If you have oily skin, I love Lancome's Tantagel Ultra because it has a natural matte finish. Use your fingers to warm up the product and lightly pat it on mainly where you need it most. You want to pat, not rub. Rubbing will only irritate your skin more, and patting will just help to mesh the product perfectly into the skin. Next, it's time to conceal any blemishes that are still showing through. By now you know that my favorite is Kat Von D's Tattoo Concealer. I like to use a fluffy synthetic eyeshadow brush to apply it because it blends everything effortlessly. Remember though that less is more. You just want to apply a very small amount just to where you need it. Unfortunately, we can only cover color, not texture, but if you have a red raised bump, applying a little bit of concealer will help to make it a lot less noticeable. Now that you're done, go ahead and set everything in place with a powder. I like to use a sponge first to pat the powder over the spots that I worked so hard to conceal. Using a brush instead can sometimes ruin and remove the concealer. Once I've powdered the spots, I use a blush brush to lightly dust the powder over mainly the center of my face where I get the shiniest. Then use whatever little is left over on the rest of your face. For blush, I recommend using a matte powder blush as shimmers can only draw more attention to the imperfections on your skin. You want to hold the brush by the end of the handle and use feather-light strokes, almost like you're gently kissing your cheeks with the tips of the bristles of the brush, instead of using hard strokes that are just going to make you look overdone. And there you have it. That's all you really need to know. I hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. Thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!